Okay, guys, so you probably haven't noticed because you've been dancing hard, but our VIP special guest has just arrived. So if it's all right, I'm just going to put her on spotlight. I'm going to really quickly introduce her. We're going to show a very short clip of her in action at the Olympics, I mean the Paralympics, and then we'll take any questions. Okay, so during the introductions and the video, please have a think if you've got any questions that you might have for a Paralympic swimmer and now triathlete as well. So is it all right if I quickly spotlight you, Claire, just to say hello?
Of course it is.
I'm afraid. Let me spotlight should be coming up. Is it working? If I spotlighted the wrong person. This is.
I can see myself, but I can't see anybody else now.
Okay, wait. There we go. I think that's worked. Hey. Can everyone see Claire? Oh, brilliant. Yeah, so very quickly, I'm sure she'll do a way better job of introducing herself, but to put it, just a quick summary. So Claire is a Paralympic swimmer and now become triathlete. I'm over correct.
Yes.
She made her debut doing breaststroke at the age of just 16 at Athens in 2004. And most recently, unfortunately, Tokyo didn't happen, but her recent Paralympic medals were in Rio, where she won a gold in the medley relay and a silver in the breaststroke. That is all correct, right, Claire?
That is perfectly correct. Thank you. You've done
amazing. Do you want to just add something quickly, and I'll get up the clip of you in Rio, if that's all right, just so they can have a little visual as well.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, hi everybody. I'm Claire Cashmore, as was just mentioned. Looked like you guys were having a great dance. I kind of wanted to join in. I was a bit gutted I didn't come earlier because it looked all the roast potatoes and pouring on the gravy looked brilliant. So yeah, I'm swam for 16 years. So been to 4 Paralympic Games. And then more recently after Rio, switched to triathlon. So for those that might not know too much about triathlon, that's a swim, and then you get straight out and you go onto your bike, and then you go onto the run. So 3 elements, which is quite challenging in comparison to swimming, which was obviously just the one. But I absolutely love it. So I can't wait to hear some of your guys' questions. Please feel free to ask me anything you want. I'm more than happy to answer anything. So yeah, here's a quick clip, I think.
Brilliant. Yes, I am just getting it up now. Right, can everyone see my screen okay? Give me a thumbs up. Is that all right, Greer? Yeah, thanks, Evie. Okay, guys, so this is Claire being introduced at her breaststroke race at the Rio Paralympics.
Bronze in 2008, silver in 2012. Claire Bear, as she's known to her teammates. Claire Cashmore goes in lane 6. Paulina Wozniak, second of 3 events. Didn't make the 200 IM.
Okay, I'm just going to go fast forward to the race.
Yeah. It's a long introduction otherwise. Every athlete.
I was going to say, we're not quite as interested in the other athletes, so, you know. Okay, guys, so this is the race.
So I'm in the red hat, just about to pop up next to the green costume.
Going in lane 6. Well, this she regards perhaps as her favorite event.
Exciting.
Somebody who is desperate for the gold medal in this event, with the world record holder not eligible to compete.
That's me, if you can see. Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby up.
A little bit of a fight back as they edge towards the 50.
Roxon is surging towards the wall. I suspect she's conserved just a little in that first 25 metres, but Cashmore has had a brilliant first 50.
Can I run to the last 50 metres, so keep watching.
Holding off the challenge from Roxon at this stage, but Roxon is coming at her, and don't forget Keane, who's sandwiched in between the 2 leaders at the moment, but now it's almost level.
It was starting to hurt a lot at this point. I was in a lot of pain.
I'm
the legs were burning.
Roxon wants it desperately.
It
Cashmore
is.
wants
I
it just
was
as
going to say, Claire,
desperately.
we have
But I
quite a
think
few of our
if
members that
Roxon is
also
on the
do
stronger
swimming,
bench here,
so I'm sure they'll be
brilliant.
really interested to hear more.
Roxon is
And I
surging
think
in
it's
the
been
front.
hard because I haven't been able to
Cashmore
go back to
will be
swimming
denied the
this
goal.
year,
She does so
but
Yeah,
dearly
it'll be
deserved.
great to hear.
Roxon takes gold.
yeah, definitely.
Takes the silver, and indeed it is Keane of Ireland who medals. At fourth place
Okay, I'm just gonna stop.
for
Okay, so as you can see, it was a silver on that occasion, but still, yeah, obviously incredible. Right, what we're gonna do, guys, I'm gonna open it up for questions, and then Claire can give us a little bit more information about anything. Does anyone want to kick us off with a question for Claire? So anything about being a Paralympic, about Paralympian, about swimming, or any
How
questions?
many years do you actually make?
I think that's Zane.
Yeah,
It doesn't,
go for it,
it's not
Zane.
coming up on my thing. Sorry, I couldn't hear that.
How many
Do you know what,
years do you actually make?
You're a swimmer.
How many years do you be a swimmer?
Oh, what stroke do you do?
Yes.
No, he said, how many years have you been a swimmer?
Yeah. how
Sorry,
many-
I thought he said I'm a swimmer. How many years I've been swimming? So I'm 32, and I started swimming when I was about 5 years of age. I absolutely hated the water, so I was absolutely petrified. But we actually lived in Dubai, in the United Arab Emirates, and you're surrounded by water with pools,
Wow.
the beaches, everything like that. So
Oh, wow.
it was really important that I learned to swim as more of a life-saving skill. And then I slowly realized I really enjoyed it, and I was fairly good at it. And so, yeah, it kind of went on from there. And my first Paralympics was in Athens at the age of 16.
Awesome.
Just saw a question come up in the chat function there, but I can't seem to see it.
I can tell you, I was going to say that's quite a good question. From Evie, the question is, what is the hardest, running, swimming, or running? But I think you meant running, swimming, or cycling.
Cycling.
In the
Hi,
class.
Evie. Great question. Good one. So obviously swimming, going from the pool swimming is very different to being in the open water. And it's definitely a lot scarier being in the open water, because you don't have the the walls and stuff like that. So it's getting to understand how to swim in the open water, which is quite challenging. The cycling has probably been the one that has taken me quite a long time to get used to, particularly when you're trying to ride a bike with one arm, and all your brakes are on the one side. And your gears are on the one side as well, and you're going down hills at really super fast speeds. That has been quite challenging, but I absolutely love it. You swam Windermere last Boxing Day. That is impressive. How cold was it? It must have been freezing.
Do you want to go off mute and tell us, Evie, if you'd like to?
There you go. It was really hot, actually.
Oh, really? Did you wear a wetsuit?
Yeah.
You did have your wetsuit on, didn't you? You went swimming with the dog as well, didn't you? You both went in, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's all right. She's asleep. Yeah, she's fine. But yeah, it was good fun, wasn't it? I think you lasted about 20 minutes in there, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
That's very impressive. I below 15 degrees, and I'm too much of a wimp. I don't really enjoy the cold.
And what have you asked for Christmas?
I'm impressed. Because also Lake Windermere is known for being particularly cold even in the summer, I think. So
Oh, yes.
I could imagine Boxing Day was freezing.
Yeah, and just after a paddleboard for Christmas. So yeah,
Ah,
definitely,
very cool.
definitely be on the water, aren't you?
Paddleboarding is amazing. It's really good fun. Do you live near the water then, so you can go and do that regularly?
Yeah, we're down on the coast. Yeah, down in
perfect.
Whitstable.
Oh, lovely. Oh, very nice.
That's awesome. Zane has told us in the chat that he went swimming when he was at Garrett Park School since 2013.
Wow, that's
Yes.
Is that right, Zane? Zane,
Yes,
what's your
it was
favourite
good,
stroke?
okay. Backstroke.
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 Nice.
It's a hard stroke, backstroke, but it's a
Anyone
good
else
one.
have any questions? You can also write it in the chat, as a couple of people have as well, if that's easier. Or even if you maybe want to write it on a note and
I
hold
have
it up.
a question, Emma.
You've got a question. Go for it, Graham. Of course.
Yeah.
I have a question.
So this question's to Claire. So for someone who's not comfortable swimming, what advice would you give someone to get into the water and just go through it?
What advice? I would say take it step by step. You know, maybe the first session, just get your feet in. And then if you're feeling comfortable with that, go a little bit further and get your legs under. And then, you know, finally getting up to your chest and just feeling comfortable and learning how to breathe when you're surrounded by water, because sometimes it can be quite scary, before you even start trying to swim. And then going back to like the basics of the swimming, so just trying to maybe kick with a float, or having something around you to support you. But yeah, just taking it step by step, and each time stepping outside your comfort zone just very slightly.
Oh, thank you for
Hopefully that's
Good advice.
helpful.
Yeah,
very.
I'm sure it is.
Thank you.
Thanks, Greer. Sam, do you want to ask your question? Just come off mute.
Yes, I do have a question. How long do you have to train for to be able to swim that amount, or cycle and run?
Good question.
So when I was a swimmer, I did 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the night, and then 1 hour of gym 5 times a week. So it worked out about 20 hours in the pool, and then about 3 to 4 hours in the gym. Now I'm doing cycling and swimming, cycling and running. I'm spreading that over the 3. So I do 4 bike sessions, and they can range anything from an hour and a half to 4 hours. And I do 3 to 4 run sessions a week, which are basically about an hour. And then I do 5 swim sessions, which are an hour and a half. And then I do 2 gym sessions, which are an hour. So it's quite a lot to fit in. So it is my full-time job. I do this. I'm a full-time athlete. I don't think I'd have time to do anything else, to be honest.
Apart from join us.
Yeah, I just got back from a run just before coming on to you. So I'm still a bit hot and sweaty.
And you say that is very impressive.
Thank you. But I do it, you know, I do it all the time, and I don't have to go out and work. So I'm very lucky to be able to do that.
Yeah, awesome. You're quite a keen gym goer, aren't you, Sam?
That is true.
Yeah.
How often do you go to the gym then, Sam?
Okay. When I'm in college, I go an average at least 1 hour, but that's within a week. Sometimes it's 2 hours.
Brilliant. That's great.
Yeah, doing good.
That's really good. And it's about keeping yourself fit and doing anything to keep your mind and your body in a healthy way, which is really important.
No, definitely.
Thank you very much.
That's all right, Sam.
Thanks, Claire. We've got 2 more really good questions. One from Hamish. I will go back to yours, Jacob, but just this, I think, runs on nicely. Hamish is wondering, are you going to Tokyo, or are you hoping to go to Tokyo?
So I'm hoping to go to Tokyo. I've met the qualification standards, but I need to be selected by Paralympic GB. So hopefully, obviously, it's been delayed by a year, so a lot of things changed. But fingers crossed, I'm doing absolutely everything to make sure I will be there.
Oh, so yeah, hopefully guys will be able to support Claire and watch her.
Yeah, hopefully I want to hear you all cheering. It makes such a big difference when you know people back home are really supporting you. So I hopefully you guys will cheer me on.
We'll think about it. I'm sure if we're anywhere we can show it. That'd be amazing. So question from our coach Debbie. She was wondering what distances the 3 events are, which type of triathlon you do.
So I do sprint distance. So it's 750 meters swim, and then you get straight onto the bike, and it's a 20k bike, and then straight onto the run, and it's a 5k run. So it takes roughly about an hour, which is very different from in swimming. I was a sprint 100-meter breaststroker, which for me, it took about 1 minute 20. So then to go from a 1 minute 20 race to an hour race was definitely quite a shock to the system when I first did it. And I was in a hell of a lot of pain the whole way through the race.
Yeah, I'm actually just wondering, what made you want to switch from swimming to triathlon, or did you just want a new challenge? Like, was there a main reason?
Yeah, I think I wanted a new challenge. I've been to 4 Paralympic Games as a swimmer, so I was stopping, my improvement wasn't happening in the same way, and I thought, right, it's time to switch things up a little bit. And I'd always run as a kid and was fairly decent at that. But when I was a swimmer, I had to choose between running and swimming, so I chose swimming. So I was like, right, it'd be great to bring that back in. And triathlon sounds amazing, so let's give it a go.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how it all really happened.
Wow, yeah, that's awesome. Sorry, Jacob's question was, how long have you swam for?
How long have I swam for? So since I was about 5 proper, and since I was 12 properly, but 5 was roughly when I started.
First time. Awesome. Okay, I think we've got time for one more question. Would anyone like to ask it?
I've got a question.
Go for it. Did you have one too, Wendy? Should we do Amelia and then Wendy? Is that okay? Yeah, go for it, Amelia.
How long do you swim for?
How long sorry, I didn't hear that, Amelia.
How long do you swim for?
How long do I...
Did you say win for?
Swim.
Oh, swim. How long do you swim for? In the triathlon or the swimming race?
A women's race.
Oh yeah, so in the swimming, in the 100 meters breaststroke, how long is the race?
How long is the race? So it's about 1 minute 20 was my fastest. Well, 1 minute 19 was my fastest time in a short course pool, which is the 25 meters rather than 50. But yeah, obviously you do a lot of training to get to that point. So roughly each session would be about 5,000 to 6,000 meters.
Oh,
so yeah, quite a lot. But I've actually got my medal here, which I can show you guys if you wanted. So this is my gold medal from Rio. And if you look on the back, there's Braille.
Oh,
that is amazing.
And it also it rattles, which is for the blind athletes. So they each, the gold, the silver and the bronze, had a slightly different rattle in it, depending on, so then the blind athletes could know which colour medal they'd won. And I also brought my Team GB jacket here, which I can show you. So this is what we'd wear on the medal podium. I'm not really sure how to show it very well, to be honest. I'm not doing a very good job of
no, we can see it.
There we go.
Nice.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that is
that's
nice.
the outfit I wore. And then this t-shirt, which obviously you can see has the Great Britain and the lion and the Paralympics logo.
Who would like one of those?
This is all very cool.
Yeah.
Well, we might have to do a raffle or something where I can donate a t-shirt and you can win it as a prize for something.
Definitely, for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people absolutely love that.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that at some point because yeah, I'm more than happy to do that.
That'd be amazing. Sadie is saying nice day swimming. So whenever she likes something that's going on, she says nice day and what it is, don't you, Sadie? Sadie, do you swim? Yeah. Awesome. Okay, yeah. Final question.
Christmas tree as well. You like the Christmas tree, do you? I'm pretty much sat on top of it because my iPad has to be on charge. So it's the only place I can sit.
Oh.
It does look pretty close, actually. Like it's creeping up.
I am actually sitting right. I keep hearing decorations falling off. So
let's take one last question because I'm aware that you probably have other training or recovery to do, and it's probably everyone else's dinner time too. So
yeah, I was going to say dinner time, the most important time of the day.
Yeah, I was going to say food.
Yeah.
Did you have a question, Wendy, or were you just moving? Or Alex, did you have a question? Alex, what are you showing us? I'm trying to see. Alex,
Yeah.
What are you showing us, Alex?
Yeah. Timetable.
Slow it down just a bit.
Yeah.
Are you showing us swimming on your timetable?
Share.
Share.
Timetable.
Ah. Do you have a question for Claire? Because I know that you're a keen swimmer. You have a question?
Where do you swim, Alex? Which club do you swim for? Is it in London, presumably?
London, yeah.
Do you go to the aquatic centre?
It's in Latchmere.
Ah, okay. I don't think I've been to that pool.
Yeah.
Is it? It's by Battersea. Is that right, Alex? Battersea. Yeah.
Have any of you been to the Paralympic and the Olympic pool in London?
No.
No. Has Toby got a question there?
Yeah.
Is your hand up, Toby?
Toby.
Yeah. I'm gonna say the pool. Yeah, he's trying to say he loves swimming. And when he goes on holidays twice a year, he goes swimming.
Brilliant.
But he doesn't do it all the time because I haven't got the time to take him. And then we live around Elephants and Castles. So he loves swimming. So he wants advice. He likes to swim. So that was
great. Which is your favourite stroke, Toby?
Which one is it? He said, which one?
Show us, Toby.
Freestyle.
Yeah.
Brilliant. You look like you've got a good technique there, Toby.
Yes. Yes.
It's good. It's good that you do it when you go on holiday.
Yes. He's been swimming since he was 5 years old, so he loves swimming. Yeah, and like to put on the goggle.
Great job, Toby. What about a hat?
Well, I think maybe next time there's some Paralympic swimming or triathlete going on in London, we should try and arrange a trip for you all, because it sounds like not enough people have been to see it in action. So we'll
definitely. We've got one in Leeds, but we don't have anything in London at the moment. But we've got one in Leeds, but it's quite far for you guys to go.
Yeah, there's nothing in the calendar at the moment for London.
No, it's our one in Leeds is it's actually a Para World Series event, so it's quite a big one. So if any of you are up in Leeds in, I think it's June time, it'd be an amazing one to come and see.
Pete, maybe you can drive us all up there.
Yeah. Pete's been signed up for that.
Yeah, I'll have one after.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so we're going to finish off. Do you want to just finish with something, Pete, or Claire, and then we'll maybe take a photo and then just thank Claire altogether.
Thank you for. I was just going to say thank you for all your brilliant questions. It's been really nice to meet you all today, even if it is virtually. Hopefully, one day can see you all in person and show you my medal and my kit and stuff like that, and ask more questions.
Yeah.
But keep doing what you're doing, and it's great to hear so many of you love swimming or sport and keeping healthy and keeping fit.
I like badminton.
You like what, sorry?
I like to play badminton. I got a medal.
Amazing. That's great.
I played on the best Olympic.
Amazing. Well, maybe one day, hopefully, I'll be able to come see all your medals and.
So get everyone to bring their medals in.
Yeah,
it might be heavier than ours, Claire, but we'll see. We'll put them all together and see if it outweighs. Cool. Would it be possible, everyone, just to do a quick group shot? Because there's quite a lot of people, we won't actually get everyone on, but we should be able to get the majority of you. So, Claire, is it possible to show your medal in the photo as well?
Yes, of course it is.
Part of your kit. So guys, remember, if you don't want to be in the photo, just turn your camera off for me. I think most of you are fine, but do turn it off if you don't want to be in the photo. Okay, I'm going to take a photo on after 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, brilliant. Let me just screen grab that. Brilliant. Do you want to add anything, Pete?
No, just say thank you to Claire for today and joining us. It's been brilliant, and I've given the members and guys some food for thought about taking a part in swimming. So thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Yeah, thanks so much, Claire. It was it was amazing.
Thank you, Claire.
All right. Thank you.
No worries.
You guys want to come off mute? Everyone that wants to, just do a big thank you and a wave, and I'll end the call in about 10 seconds just to give Claire another big thank you and show our appreciation.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
Claire.
Session to
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really nice to meet you all.
We'll see you guys tomorrow at 4:30 for the quiz and sing along, okay? All right.
Bye.
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 Bye.